The time is 2:00 p.m.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. Yeah, you can see we're in a different room again, because we're in the sewing room. I got the sewing machine here. But welcome back again for the 4th time this week already, which if you haven't noticed, I'll be starting at 2 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. Because I thought, you know, I was able to do 1 p.m. but turns out I'm still a little tired being from vacation, or because of vacation also. I noticed something fell. I know. But yeah, I think for now 2 p.m. is gonna be the one where I'm having the most energy, because it's just not been working out, the 1 p.m. but that's okay, because I now am feeling alright. I'm feeling good to start doing some patterns again, because last time we did a lot of things. Now I'm just gonna continue on with that, and do some patterns, because I think I do want to make all the basic stuff already, so that I already have that on the base pattern. Because if we go over here, you can kind of see it at the top, because those are a bit thicker of lines, but these are already how do I say that? The words are escaping me. What was I gonna say? But yeah, this is like the base, the simplest thing that I've made so far for the blouse. Now for today, what I wanted to do was do like the simple things that the normal blouse has, like on the picture here, except the sleeves will be different, because I think for the mock-up I'm gonna make one sleeve just normal, and the other one I'm gonna make the pretty sleeve that Venti has, because his sleeve is a lot different than just a normal blouse. So I'm gonna see how that will go. Yeah, and for today what I wanted to do is what you see here on this picture, hopefully. If I want to show alright. It looks a little blue on my screen, but I hope for you guys it's legible. But it's basically making like the little pattern that you always have on the back, and the thing for the buttons. I think that's something I want to do, at least today. Then one other thing that I want to try and do is kind of make a sleeve like this, but then with the what is it called again? The cuff being long, because that's what the sleeve looks like, and it's kind of like a cuff that's just extended because it has all the buttons here. So I want to try and do that, because it's pretty simple, I think. Although I don't. Oh yeah, those were. And then I think I'm gonna try two methods. It's where you just make a circle. For the little thing on the end of Venti's sleeve, or at least I think I can. It's probably gonna be a bit tricky. And Etrix, or yeah, Etrix, yes. Hi, welcome in. I was just explaining a bit on what I wanted to do today, and it's quite a bit. Oh, you know, I can't do that though. I just realized that I can't do something. But welcome on in. I hope you are doing well. We're back in the sewing room because we're doing patterns today. Now the question is, where do I want to start? Because oh, it's just an extra thingy at the front. Okay. Sometimes things are a bit confusing. I have finally patterned your fursuit. Nice. Oh, congratulations. I hope all the patterns are fitting nicely together. You also got a cosplay finished. Wow. Productivity. Nice. I'm really happy for you. What kind of cosplay did you finish? And I hope you're really proud of what you made, because I'm sure it looks amazing. But yeah, I can't do this. Never mind. You need more grey fur. Oh, well, I hope you can still find the one that you were working with. I forgot I need my buttons. I'm gonna be right back because I forgot I needed to grab something. Whoopsie. was already like yesterday that I needed my buttons, so I had it out of the box already. But I didn't grab them. Because for the front of it, I need the measurements of the buttons. Because I'll be using this little white button for the white blouse. And then I got some gold buttons for the cuffs. Because there are a few of them in there as well. But I need to measure them so that I'm 100% sure it's gonna go alright. But yeah, let's go and actually do some crafts. So I'm gonna put my timer back on again. I have my glue. I have my buttons. I can go. So no, it's early, but I got invited to a Halloween party, and out of all the characters I could go as was Wilbur Simp, the YouTube figure, because my friend is going, oh yeah, I think I heard about that. Nice. Oh, yeah, I mean, one of my friends also was like, I know it's early, but it's never too early for Halloween. Does anyone want to come and bake some Halloween stuff with me? And I'm like, I didn't really have the motivation to join, but I do hope they, because they've got a lot of better friends, and I don't know, I feel still a bit too awkward to ask if it's okay to join. But they were great being though. I do hope they have fun with all of their other friends. As to Luja from the GSMB. Oh, nice. I personally don't know them, but I'm sure they're amazing. And then I hope both of you just have a lot of fun. But yeah, I need the front. And this one I can't do yet because that's for the sleeve. What it did with that was lower it. And yeah, right. So what I want to do is oh yeah, I forgot I have to use it's the neckline. I want it to be a tad bit wider, just in case. Also, is going all out and bringing a guitar, another prop. Nice. I hope you can find a decent guitar. Unless... No, I do hope it's you can find a decent guitar, yeah. Because I was like, is it, because you said prop, is it gonna be like a foam, from foam and such, but I mean... Oh, you already have one. Nice. Then that makes it a lot more easier, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're good. Nice. Yes. And lower it as well. There we go. Now I've got a tad bit of a bigger neckline. I'm not finished. I need to make this smashed 9080 computers that the YouTuber sits on. Oh yeah, that you also need that. Yeah, if that's if the U2 has that as well. I hope that goes well though. Smashed. I mean, maybe I don't know if you have those kind of stores here, but sometimes in thrift stores or charity shops, you can still find like very old computers and such. And unless you have a very old computer already at home, then that, you know, makes it easier. But my phone, there we go. I was like, where's my phone? I need a refresh pictures. Oh no, I already have that here. Kind of looks a bit bigger, yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot I had my drawing of the blouse, because that's what it kind of looks like. I'll make it out of cardboard. Yeah, you could also do that. And I'll put a strap on my guitar and just hold the computer. Yeah, you could do that. But nice. I hope crafting the computer goes well. Yes. Because this is just like the base pattern, but like this part of the blouse and the front are gonna be pleated, and it's gonna be so hecky much of it. Like all these like straight lines on here are pleats, which basically means I have to make I have to draw this over, cut it out and lay it open so it has enough space to make it smaller again. And oh my gosh, I'm really not looking forward to that. But for now, I'm not going to do that, because that's for when I'm gonna be finishing the entire blouse. Because for the mock-up, I want to keep it simple, except for one of the sleeves, because I'm just a bit nervous about that one, and I just want to see if the idea in my head is good enough. And then I already kind of have a rough idea of it. God darn it, now I forgot even more stuff that I needed. But I can grab it later though, because after I'm done with this, I want to try and because one thing I always do with these is I draw it in blue, so that I know what my original lines were. And that's one thing that I need to do soon. But I can wait with that. Now, one other simple thing is I need to do the thingy for the buttons here. Because the other one is just draw a line where it looks good on the back. And that's basically it. So I lowered the neckline and I just drew a horizontal line. Pattern making is easy, guys. It's just a bunch of straight lines. No, there goes a lot of thinking into it. Because the first stream I did for this one was a lot of thinking. I was quite quiet then as well. In general, hello from the mobile. I hope I promise there's something on this paper, but on phone it might be a little too small to see things. Unless it's good, then yay. But yeah, I will draw it in blue at one point, which then you will be able to see it better. But yeah, my camera just like, this is just a white sheet of paper, there's nothing on here. But I don't know, General, if you were there when I started making the pattern for the blouse, but for today, I just did a simple thing of lowering the neckline just a tad bit, and I drew a horizontal line on the back, which is basically like that little part. That's fine, and it's just my laptop's out of commission. Ooh, yeah, makes sense. I do hope you still can, because I watch on phone a lot of the time as well, but sometimes I'm like, it's too tiny, I can't see what you're doing. But you know, it's always good vibes where I go, so it's not too bad. But I need to know how big my button is. I think it was 1.5. It's 180. Huh. Interesting. Right? Sometimes it's really hard to see. Because I need to know that for the thing that I'll be doing next is the like the front part where all the buttons go. So it's 1.8. Yeah, the code that shocked me decided to arc yesterday and tried to burn. Oh my gosh. That's not good. I hope everything went alright and there wasn't too big of a fire. Or if there was even a fire at all. I hope there wasn't. Oh no. That's not good. I hope you're alright. Oh. I hope everything is alright. But yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That gives me a lot of information. But yeah, that's not fun. So I got my big thing also. You think I can put that back on again? No. There we go. Although for this one, I think I might want it up here. No, wrong one. I mean, you could also put it over there. But I think that looks better. I did a new one though, and it says between the 7th and the 11th. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit to wait, but I hope it arrives alright. And I hope that fixes everything. Because all my... it's not fun. Also give me a second because I need to do something. I'm back. There was just something stuck and I don't want to have anyone listen to that because it's not a pretty sound. But I'm all good now. Oh. Sorry, there's some cool beans that went live. Yes. Now it was... Because why do you do that? Is it because of that? Give me, I need to read a few things. basically what it's saying, just follow the picture, and if it doesn't look like the picture, you're doing something wrong. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's easy. Yay. Although I do think I know how to make this one correctly though. It's not too difficult. It's just I need to think. And the first head, oh, looks freaking awesome. And I said, oh, nice. Oh, I'm very excited as well because future project, I'm also gonna make a fursuit. And if you want to see it, be there whenever I'm done with Venti, because I will let you guys choose the next cosplay that I want to make. Because I've got a few, and if I'm like, nah, I don't really like that one, or I have not really the motivation for it, I will choose a different one. But yeah, I got a bunch of ideas, and the fursuit is one of them. And I'm very, very excited to start that whenever I have the time for it, or motivation, you know, because to be honest, people that make fursuits are just amazing. They're very hecking talented. Oh yeah, which side is the left? Oh, the fun thing with that is also where you think you've got right and left figured out, you forget what is right and left because dyslexia. Yay! It really helps a lot with that, you know? But for me, it always helps to write down the stuff. Let's see, it's not 3 centimeters. Yeah, it is. Oh god, I should... Yeah. Oh, but I'm glad it's fine though. Sometimes using just pins is good for me as well. It's like I just put a pin in what's the left side. Or tailor's chalk. Or tailor's chalk, there we go. Helps a lot as well. But I hope you guys can see it. But I drew some lines again. Oh. Although I need to know one. I knew there was something about it. Better. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're putting it back on like the head again, it's. I can understand if it's a lot easier to find out what was then. But yeah, it can be tricky. Also, trying to clean my eraser. Because it's a bit dirty. Mostly because of the pencil I'm using. It's a B1. And I don't know why, but every B pencil that I use always makes my eraser very dirty very easily. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted. You. That is that. Now I do have something over here, but I'm gonna grab venti. Oh no, wait, I can't see that on him, can I? Flip. Thick. That's not good. Drawings, yeah. So I'm just, I know I get distracted again, but where? Yes, I need riffles. So I got 5 of them in my hand. There we go. Sorry. Thinking a lot about a lot of stuff at the same time. But I have a lot of buttons. And just a lot of stuff in general. Because these are already 6. I've got 8 of them. Okay. Good to know. And the other ones was 8. Do 5 or 6. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do 5 of them, which is alright because I use that for a different thing as well already. So I can just use it again, but I need a measurement. No, this is 60, correct? Just 1 millimeter off. Okay, so trying to pan it out a bit where all the buttons should go. Yeah, I can do 6 as well, at least for this one. I think that will look better anyway. So the buttons go there. You're right. Yeah, that's good. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure because I wore a different blouse that's hanging over there somewhere, and I noticed when wearing the shorts as well, the blouse was just a little too short, but I made this one a bit longer, which is good because then once I wear everything, you won't see my underwear, or it won't be as easily to have the blouse, you know, curl up and, you know, you can see my underwear, because I've got a literal gap in my pants, which, I mean, you won't see real much because you will just see the panties underneath it, and then you'll just see, you know, it's not something special or anything, but I just wanted to make sure of it. Which is probably one of the reasons why other cosplays might have just, instead of making the actual pocket, they just put a fabric in it, so you won't ever see your underwear peek under it. But yeah, I'm like, I don't care. It's not really special or anything. But I think that's done. Now what I need to do is measure the neck hole again for the collar, if I'm saying that correctly, because it always sounds a bit weird in my ears. Or to me it sounds like I'm saying collar instead of collar. It's a stupid word. I don't like it. Anyway, let's measure. Okay. Big one needs to go. Okay, so I'll work on that tomorrow. And when I was cutting out, me and my sister were in the same room, and I said, "I'm de-skinning it, lol." I mean, it is true though. You're re-skinning it and de-skinning it every single time. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Now that I have that, I can now draw the collar. So I was cutting the duct tape off. Yeah. Lol. It is true. Okay, so one thing that I've learned from an internship is very easy and very fun to do, but to draw a collar is pretty easy actually. What I do is I just make, or I just have enough space to make it as big one as I want, and I just make one line and then a perfectly 90-degree angle horizontal line. That's very important. And just extend the line. Then I need to know. Give me a second, I think I need to look something up. Pictures help me if I can remember. I don't have a picture of that. Shit. That's not good. Did I ever tell you that I hate duct tape? No. I don't think so. And if not, I might have forgotten as well. But tell me, why do you hate duct tape? Because I don't. I mean, I don't like it, but I don't hate it as well. It's like, I don't really use it. I mean, I did use it for a dragon tail that I made. Ducty drums are fun, though you can make the interesting dance move, or interesting dance move, yeah. Duct tape dummies are, I made, actually, one fun thing, but I will be making a duct tape pattern for the corset for Venti. Although I need to buy duct tape, I believe, because I don't know, I don't think I have duct tape anymore. And you know, if you want to make a duct tape pattern, you kind of need duct tape, you know. But yeah, I don't have it. But what I need to do is, because this is the, like this line that I drew over here, if you can see it, is like the center back, and we're gonna go to the center front. But I first need to go to 8.8, and that will have us have a point of reference for where the shoulder seam is. I think they were the same, right? I hope so. It sucks, it's hard to stick my scissors, and I can't cut it, and it took me about an hour and a half just to get the first. Oh, yeah, the cutting the duct tape isn't the best. Although what I have done is I've picked a pair of scissors. Then I'm like, I'm gonna completely ruin this with the duct tape. But then again, they were already ruined anyway. So that wasn't like a thing that really helped me. But yeah. 12.5. But yeah, I did it for a dragon tail that I made. Because I made, although I'm gonna change it, because for storage it's like, it's not the best. But I made a memory foam base first, and then I made a duct tape pattern. Then I cut it out and sew it on. But I'm gonna do something different. Oh, yes. Oh, pink laptop. Indeed, a very, very good bean. Nudes, yeah. Or have terrible scissors that it doesn't matter if you completely ruin them. You know, and maybe that's just me as well. I think I'm gonna grab a different pencil because I really, really don't like this one. So be right back again. Already, different pencil, which is pink. It's it's a good one for next month. If anyone doesn't know yet, in October there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff going to happen. But yeah. No, I'm gonna completely erase this. I'm gonna try and clean my eraser again. Also, I have a pair of scissors that I got last year, and the crab and and they are crap. Yeah. And then I have 2 pair of 5-year-old child safe scissors, and I used to cut fur duct tape because they're nice. Yeah. Sometimes they're very old because I have these scissors. I've had these since I was a child, and this one, I mean, it's clean now, but this one had a lot of shit happen to it. It was like, I don't know if you can still see it, but there's some paint left on the scissors because I used to cut open my paint bottles with this scissors, or these scissors, and I cut a lot of patterns as well. I didn't cut duct tape with this one because I didn't want to ruin these because they are just too good. They're too good. But yeah, the scissors that I had already also, I have also had those for a pretty long time. Alright. And Shadow, hello, welcome on in. The safety scissors definitely shouldn't be able to cut further. I spared my sister, but she didn't give the knives. I mean, if they're good, then why the hell not? But yeah. Now I need to decide how tall I want this to be. Okay, so what? Hey, will that be alright? I think I'll try 7 first, which is already quite a lot. There we go, and that's how you draw a collar. Now, the funny thing about this one is that I'll put that over there. Then I need to know what the hell this was again. Because this color is like, I've never seen that one before. I thought I'm a little confused sometimes. Like over here. I have a pair of Fiskars. And that only I used on fabric, yeah. I have fabric scissors that I'm like, oh no, don't use that on anything else. Yes, I'm new internship. Yay! Oh, that's good to hear. That's very nice. I hope they continue being amazing and nice to you. So that's not the side. Sorry, this one's gonna take me a lot of thinking as well, because I'm like, what the hell? Side, so this is like the 4. That also depends on how big I want that to be. So if that starts there then, because this is gonna be a very interesting color, because it has a little pointy bit that I'm like, what the hell do you do there? Also, I really can't see that well. Yeah. Don't sure on that one. But that's okay. I don't know what Fiskars are, but I think they're a kind of scissor, or maybe a brand of scissor. Or that's what I think it is. Because we were talking about kind of scissors, because Etrix was cutting some duct tape for their fursuit, and they don't like it. Which is very, very understandable though. I can agree with that. You know, and I'm just gonna try this little thing and I'll just see. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna use this one as well, but I will be for later. Cause now, is that everything for this one? I think it is. I mean, Hello, cappuccino. Hi, welcome on in. We're back with patterns today. Yeah, fursuits. And I'm learning so much about clothes and yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fun though. So you don't hear me complaining when I learn new stuff about clothing. But yeah, I need to grab my pencil case in the other room again, because I thought I prepared good for this stream again, but I never am, you know. I always forget at least one thing that is, oh yeah, that's in the other room. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. I just need this one because there's some blue fine liners in here. Because what I do when I'm done, I draw everything in blue, so that I know those are the lines I need to use for the mock-up, and that I know whenever I do need to change the pattern, that I know which lines I've used. So that's what I'm gonna do as well, so that this one is completely finished. I don't need to go back to it. Which is just a nice way to be like, yeah, I'm done. At least with that, you know. I'm just gonna put this one, if it wants to go back. Here we go. I still need that one. Zoo. Yeah, right? Yeah. Let's do that here. And we'll go back in. This is more a bit of the boring parts of it, but it's not too bad. You know. And then you guys can finally see what I've done. Be like, yes, I did draw some lines. I wasn't lying to you. Also, Shadow, if you're still here, I had a question for you, because we talked about doing the cosplays together for the FNAF movie. The thing that I forgot, because I know you want to do Freddy, but what kind of Freddy do you want? Because there's a lot of iterations of Freddy. So that I know that I buy the right colors of paint for him. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's so many different Freddys. Because I mean, if we want to go for the FNAF 2, because I'm gonna be Toy Bonnie, you could be Toy Freddy, but if you want to have a different one, you can always just go for the original Freddy or another Freddy. But if you want to be in the theme of what I'm doing, you could do Toy Freddy. Yeah, I was gonna do Toy Bunny. But I wasn't sure if you wanted to do Toy Freddy, because I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, but I'm very, very hecking excited to buy the stuff for it. Yeah, I mean, Toy Freddy is really cool as well. Although I don't love his design as much as Bonnie, but Bonnie is one of my favorite characters though. I think his design is just, I just really like it. There's just something about it that makes it just perfect, you know? But yeah, alright, then I know. Because I still need to look, and if I do have them, and if I don't have the paints. Because I think I might have a few for like the highlights and stuff, because you don't need a lot of that. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because the start of it is like pretty easy, and if you just follow what I do, I don't think it's too difficult. It will take a bit though, because I think we had like 1 or 2 hours of art class, and when I made my first mask, it took me more than 2 hours. So we might need like, I think 3 afternoons. So like for the first bit, it's like shaping the first part. Then I think the second like afternoon, if we do it, it's more of like refining the shape of it, and the ears as well, because the ears are going to be a bit tricky. But I hope to do something that it will stay on better than with my last, because
the time is 3 o'clock p.m.
Thanks, laptop. Because with the one I made before, I've been seeing that the ears are cracking off. Like there's some things that are not good. And also thank you laptop for you're a good boy for telling us that it's 3 o'clock already. But yeah, and the last part is when everything's dried up, because it will be a lot of layers. Although I'm thinking of, I need to test a few things if that will help, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the last one is just painting it, which will take us a few hours. On Wednesday, yeah, I mean my schedule will be in like, not next week, but the week after that. I will get you to know what I'm gonna do for the entire first semester, basically. Yeah. Oh, hello Jason as well. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, for me, at least, I already have everything planned for next week. What I want to do the week after that, I can still change things though. But yeah, just let me know when you have time. For me, it's probably mostly gonna be the best for in the weekends, but it also depends for you on your schedule. Oh, but I'm very excited about it. It's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. That's I know for sure. But yeah. And I believe that's finally gonna be your first cosplay. Yeah. Also Anne's. Whoopsie. I forgot. Yeah. But it's hecking exciting to finally do a cosplay together. Because I know I have a lot of fun with it, and I just hope you have a lot of fun with it as well. Because that's what cosplay is all about the fun. Yeah, now you can see it a bit better. I found some of my... Oh, nice! That's lovely. Ah yes, screaming kids, always lovely. Always lovely. I think that's it for that. But I'm very excited to go back to school, because I'm very curious on what we'll start with. My first semester back. Wee, but yeah. I hope now you can see a tiny bit more of what I've done. Although, yeah, I don't know why, but the blue stripes on here, it doesn't want to show it. But I think that's that for this. Oops. This for now. Going back to this one. Because I need this one in blue as well. That's pretty easy though. Yeah, I think both of us will just have a lot of fun. And I definitely can't wait till we get the tickets for the movie. And I just can't wait to see the movie. Because for anyone who doesn't know, me and Shadow want to go to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie when the tickets go out. I'm very fucking excited for it. But yeah, that was that part. I don't know if we'll have time for that today, but we might already draw off all the patterns so that I can make a mock-up. I might just do the cutting off stream and then sew it, but I don't know if I'll go and make a whole stream out of it because it's pretty easy. Blouse. But I mean, I could do a small stream, I suppose, for sewing stuff. And I might combine it with some other stuff if I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the sleeve. I'll put these aside. And I need to grab a new pattern paper. I'm gonna need a bunch of paper, basically, because I'm gonna now try and make the fancy pattern for his sleeve, for the sleeve. But first I need to decide where, because this is like his arm and the cuff goes from here to somewhere around here, and I just need to measure that because, you know, measuring helps a lot. But yeah, I already made the entire like normal sleeve that I have. And I need to draw that out then and get the other one, have that, make it poofy. Then I think the color part, I just need to redraw that one, because that one needs to be very fitted to my arm, so I need to measure the part where it stops and the part where it starts. So around here to there, I need to do those two as well. And then I need to make, it's basically just a rectangle, but then calculated how many pleats there will be in, because the little frilly thing on the end of it, that it looks like it's pleated, and that way it'll help me a lot more with like the buttons as well, because I'm gonna make them working buttons, so they were actually functional. Because I don't know, in like the Etsy cosplays that I've seen, I'm not sure if they are functional. Because for some things like it's there, but I'm like, does it actually work though? And that's like the tricky thing, because it's just a picture that I can see. I'm not gonna buy it, you know, because it's too expensive for the shitty cosplay that you're gonna get, or at least I think it's just not for my standards. you can buy it all you want if you're happy with that, but I'm just not going to be happy with it, so I'd rather not spend my money on that, you know? But I need something for that. I just need to know where I have put the thingy. Oh, but I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand. Small screaming kids, we love to see it. Because now I need a reference picture. Because I always do. I always need my reference pictures. Because that's where his elbow is. And it's just like right around here, I think. And then this entire thing is what I need. And oh, thank you for the hydration again, Shadow. I do appreciate that. Yeah. And I also see that why is that such a stupid thing? That's why is this such a difficult thing to do? I don't know, man. I don't know. But measuring. I was like, where's my measuring tape? It's on my neck. Gonna be $24.5. Yeah. And then I need my wrist, which is very tiny. I've got, or slim. I've got a very slim fitted wrist, which I'm gonna do 17, yeah, because that one's 23, because that's measured from that part. Yeah, makes sense. I'm just gonna take this off. Oh no, wait, I needed to measure that. Oopsie. Now from this bit, right. Yeah. And this is why measuring yourself is difficult. Because you don't have your two hands that you need. You know? I think I'm just gonna do 20 and then see, because I want to have this in the mock-up. That's why I want to make it, because I'm just very unsure about all the measurements and stuff. Because it's difficult, guys. Yeah, use my third hand. Yeah, of course. Why didn't I think of that? But Cappuccino, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of thinking again. But I think it's alright though, because like the cuff is gonna be the difficult part of it, but the rest of it should be easier, hopefully. Now I need to measure this one. This one is 1.5. So de overslag. Should be 1 centimeter. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Oh, you're doing fine, even though I'm a bit sad because school starts again, yeah. For me, next week on the Thursday, school starts again. And even though I'm very excited about it though, but that's because I'm at a school that I love, or at a study that I love, so it's a lot easier for me to say that I like school. Because high school wasn't fun. It wasn't, even though there were some, I had amazing friends, yes, and I had some great teachers and some alright teachers, but yeah, it's just not fun. It's just not. You can sugarcoat it all you want, but high school and the school before that, it's just no. Too many tests that are like, I'm gonna forget this anyway, so why do I even need to know? Doing useless stuff that I'm like, this is not gonna help me in any capacity, and I will just forget anyway. Because that's the thing with me. I like when you like need to learn things at school, like for example for biology, you do that. Then after I do like a big test to be like, yeah, you finish it now, there you go, you don't have to ever do it again. I'm like, okay, all the information just evaporated like a fan of snapped his finger. It's just completely gone. It's like, what did I learn in biology? I don't know. I forgot. Because I'm never gonna use it again, so... Ugh. The reason why I also don't like those tests where you just have to fill in like the ABC questions. It's like, it's just brain numbing stuff. It's not fun. Anyway, I need to take away this 20 and 20. But yeah, I do hope it's still a bit of fun at school, but I can completely understand that it's not fun. Like I started having fun at school when I went to college, to doing a study that I love, and that's the only reason why I like school anymore. Two ends like my school, but I will need to wake up at 6 again every day. Yeah, I just don't like learning for tests, because what is it gonna do? Nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna forget everything again, and that I would be actually yeah. Like, I don't know my schedule either, but at least for the first few days, because the first 2 days are like, hello, who are you? And this is me, and it's such great to know we're gonna have a nice year together, and I'm gonna go to an exhibition. There we go. And that's some fun stuff, but then the next week after that it's just going back to school every day. 6 AM. But yeah, at least I'm happy that it's at least a bit of fun. You know, in this question I give an answer, so in this question, see, yeah. Like, it's such a stupid thing, honestly. Like, I'm really happy that I'm not, like, in America. For many other reasons, but just the school system is just absolute trash. And because, you know, you do that IQ test. I think I've never done it before. But because I think they already knew that I'm stupid. Because it's just... Because I think I have a few of those like knowledge tests, and I'd always do terrible at them. You know, I wasn't good at them. But give me something that I care about, then I'm smart at it. But if it's something as stupid like, what is this number plus that number minus that number? I'm like, no. Or just all the stupid stuff. I'm like, no, I protest. Yeah, I need like half an hour to get to my school, and I get ready. So I have also I have a train at, yeah, makes sense. Like, so I love the stuff I'm learning. Also I have to, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I go to my next, like, I'm gonna do my study that I'm gonna do when I start again. But that's only gonna be for a year. Luckily it's at the same school, so the traveling is the same. But if I go to my other study, which I'm still thinking about, but if I go to that one, I'm gonna have to wake up pretty early as well, because that's in Amsterdam. And it's gonna be 1.5 hours of traveling. And if I want to be on time, it's probably gonna be 2 hours of traveling for me, which is like, ugh. So I have to wake up early for if I go to that school, you know. Unless they're really nice and like, we're not gonna start at 9 AM, we're gonna start at 10 AM, you know. Because I get it, 9 AM is like the standard, but some people have to travel really far, you know, because they can't afford to go and live in a student's dorm room thingy-majingy, or like student housing. Like, they can't afford that, so they have to stay at home and then travel like 2 to 3 hours. So like, start a bit later, goddammit. Know your students and where they're coming from. But no, of course not. No. Sorry. I complain a lot about things when it comes to traveling. And for school I would not like that, but for my internship I have to be there at 7 AM, so I'll have to wake at 5 AM too. Yeah. To be honest, I could never, like, my dad has a job that is like fucking crazy with how early he begins, but the thing is, he does stop earlier in the day, so he's back home around 2 to 3 PM, but he starts at like 7, I think, or maybe even 6 AM. So my dad, he wakes up at like 4:30 AM, which is really early. To be on time, because one, he needs to travel pretty far, and it's just a lot, you know. Anyway, I need to draw some lines though, so give me a second. Like 32.5. I need to do some maths. Also, I forgot to put on a thingamajiggy that I keep forgetting to do. Give me a second. It's this one. But yeah, it's sometimes traveling can be quite a lot, which is like, I don't like that. But sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes. There we go. And if you want the Ko-Fi as well, right? Yeah. Alrighty, let's go back. I'm really glad I have to be at school at 10 AM and not 8 AM, because yeah. Although 8 AM for school, what the fuck they doing? Gedeeld door 5. Yes, 6,5. I can just do it with this one. Like, bruh, the fuck? Oh, it's 4. 5,5. Okay. Yeah, school starts at 8 every day. Sometimes I also wake up at 5 to learn to test or something, because I can study in the evening because I can't. Yeah, makes sense. Well, normally a school for me starts at 9 a.m. Because you know the like normal school hours are from 9 or 8:30. So 8:30 was always the time I had for high school, and 9 a.m. is what I always had for my college. Although when in Corona, when I was going to school, it was sometimes at 10 or 11 a.m. because of how the schedule was structured a bit differently. I don't know why they chose to do that, but I did like it a lot more starting at 10 a.m. than 9 a.m. because I was more awake at 10 a.m. I could think more clearly at 10 a.m. than at 9 a.m. But you know, that's also just me being like, I just can't function that early yet. It's just, it don't work. It's just impossible. At least for me, that is. I can try my best, but it don't work. It don't work that way. Yeah, that's better. Wait, how? If I wake up at 5 a.m. there is nothing sticking. Yeah. But that's for some people, they learn early in the morning and others learn later in the evening. For me, it depends. My brain is just chaos. It just I just, one, I can't do homework because it's never gonna stick. 2, I can't learn for tests because it's never gonna stick. I always had this problem. It's just, I don't know how people do their homework. I don't know how people learn for tests because my brain just can't do it. Like, it's impossible. I can try, but for me the best way to learn is just through school. It's like being in class. That's the only way I can learn. It's like, I don't know why, but that's my reality. And the reason why I struggle with a lot of things sometimes is it's just being stupid when it's not supposed to be doing the stupid. Something one time, and yeah. For me, I learned by doing it and not by sitting at a desk at home. Like, it just doesn't work for me. The reason why I will always struggle with homework. Unless, you know, I don't have homework anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it is different for everyone. I just don't like it because the reason why I say that I'm not a perfect student, because I'm not the best when it comes to studying. I mean, yes, I can do the things like pattern making and stuff like that. I can do that really well. Of course I can, because I'm just pretty good at that. But like learning for test and just doing homework like normal people, it's just, no. My brain just has a malfunction. And it doesn't help when everyone says you're doing such a great job, and I'm like, no, I'm not. What the? Where is this coming from? Maybe if you're, I for example prefer to study in the morning. I spend the whole day stuffing my head with everything, so I usually don't focus in the evening. Yeah. For me, it's just, it can be in the morning, it can be in the afternoon, it can be in the evening. It really just depends on the day itself. And that can just, throughout the day, can just change and be like, no, it's not gonna work anymore. No, this is not gonna work. And another day I'm like, heck yeah, it's finally doing what I wanted to do. But it's very, very mixed. And I don't like it. I'm just gonna lay it flat like that, so hopefully it's not gonna be an annoying piece of shit later. One thing I have, no, that's not gonna be a good one. I'm gonna try and find, because these are like all my scraps of if stuff. Also, I think I'm gonna put you guys to here a bit, because you don't need to see the wall. Also, wait. There we go, because I'm working a lot more over here than at the wall. I wish I could learn, yeah. Sometimes it does have a lot of benefit that if you can learn in the morning, it can be really nice, yeah. So I'm glad it works for you, Cappuccino. I have the same thing, I have to study for each subject in a different way because I can't do it any other way. For me, for me to actually understand everything, yeah. And hello, crazy Herbert. I hope you said that correctly, but welcome on in. Today we're doing some pattern work while talking about going back to school. Because, one, I'm very excited about it, but also I'm like, my vacation, it was so nice. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And I hope you'll have fun in the stream today. Yes, hello. Also, yes, I'm hydrating a lot. Because it feels like there's something stuck in my throat and it just doesn't want to go away. And it's annoying. Oh, yeah. I can just use that for the shoes on. Right now I'm gonna try and draw over a few patterns. Oh, my bad. Right now I'm trying to draw over a few patterns for the for Venti's blouse, which is the character below me, or over here, this character here. This is a lovely, lovely Venti. It's crazy, Herbert. Or Sherbet. There we go. But it's okay. Most people call me Sherby. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, sometimes reading names is a bit difficult for me because I have dyslexia, so I always ask if I did it correctly. But welcome on in, Sherbet, crazy Sherbet, yes. Sherby sounds like Kirby though. It's a lovely name. But yeah, welcome on in. I'm doing some pattern stuff because, yes, I'm gonna try and make a pattern. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, I just always want to make sure everyone is felt welcomed here and appreciated because you're a cool bean. Everyone's a cool bean here. And if you think otherwise, you're wrong. But yeah, what I'm trying to do right now is make this. This is the blouse that I've drawn, and I'm gonna try and make the poofy sleeves here. That's what I'm doing today. I already did a few other things, but those were like very easy, simple thingies, like refining the patterns and drawing my base pattern in blue. Oh, yeah, thank you. For example, for history, I can't even look at my books, only take everything from the internet. And for Polish, I have to make notes from the books, and for English, I just can't read everything from a book. Yeah, for me, I always had that problem as well. It's like sometimes I just learn by listening, sometimes I just learn by seeing things, and sometimes I can actually work out of a book, you know? It's like learning is all over the place for me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm very, very excited because this is just what I just shown. It's just like a simple drawing. I do have a bit of an art skill, so that does really help for me. But I am trying to be a professional tailor. The study that I'm gonna do, I already have one diploma, which is cool, and the next one that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a certificate. Because right now I've only learned about women's clothing, but I would also love to learn about men's clothing. So yeah. The reason why I'm so good at making patterns, because I literally have a book. If you're curious, like example, this is like a page out of the book. It's just a picture. It does have some like writing with it. But yeah. I can take my pages out because it's like in a map, which is pretty nice, because then I can just take the important pages that I need out of my book, and I can just work with it a little easier than with a very heavy book, you know. But yeah, thanks to school, I'm able to make all the patterns for this cosplay myself. Yeah. The tape measure around your neck reminds me of, yeah. This is like a thing that I always do. Sometimes I forget that I'm wearing it, so you pointing it out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm wearing it. But yeah, it's just pretty easy to have it around, because it's like, because I do have a very giant ruler. This is like a 60 centimeter ruler, but this is a bit janky to having around all the time. So having, because this measurement tape is around 1.5 meters or 150 centimeters. So it's a bit longer as well. But yeah, it's just really nice to have around, because sometimes for measuring, because this is like steel or whatever it's made out of, aluminium maybe. But you know, this can't bend, and the measuring tape does, which can help a lot with measuring things. Yes. I completely forgot that I was wearing it. Yeah, it's a very good idea. Whoever came up with it, they're also a cool bean. But yeah, right now, I'm gonna try and make it poofy. And how I do that is with having the pattern cut into pieces and laying it open, which you will see in a second, but I'm just drawing it over right now. Which isn't the hardest of things to do. And then I can finally use some of my scraps, because I've got a lot of, this is like pattern paper that is just too big to just throw away. So I'm keeping all my scraps for like small things like these, where I need to draw over like a small pattern, then glue it on another piece. You know, it's just to do less wasteful stuff, you know? It's just good. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. I don't mind it, I don't mind it. I just think it's funny sometimes, because I just completely forget about it. It's funny to me, so don't worry. It's all good, you're all good. But yeah, I am gonna be a professional tailor one day. And I mean, I already have a diploma in it, so I could technically just say like, yeah, I'm a tailor. But I don't know, I want to learn just a bit more before I call myself a professional, you know? Because that's a big title, you know? I need that as well. Now I need to number these. So that I don't get confused in the order. Because I'm gonna need to cut these out. And that's number 3, 4, and 5 here. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Is anyone else doing crafts, or is everyone just chilling today? Because I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. Which happens a lot. I'm like, my brain empty. But at least I hope everyone's enjoying their Sunday or whatever day it is for them. Because time zones, yeah. They exist. Do number 2. Yeah, I can. Heck yeah. 6. So. Well, sorry about that. My brain is always empty. I got no brain in my head. Oh, are you currently studying? I hope it goes well, and thank you. Gezondheid. Yeah. I think I need to... I definitely need to vacuum this place again. It's been a bit abandoned lately in this room. And maybe it's just a tiny bit dusty, you know? Just a tiny bit. Oh, you're just buying. Yeah, makes sense. I was a bit tired today as well. I was like, oh, I don't want to get out of my comfy, nice and warm bed. But then I was like, but I really want to do this. I really want to do some crafts today. So here I am. Although I'm happy that I started a bit later today. Because, yeah, 2 AM is just a bit better for me to start. Also, I finally put on shoes. What is brain? I don't think I have the EXE, brain not found. But yeah, those are all the 6 pieces that I need. Then, yeah, the one thing that I will to just finish this off is draw everything in blue, so that I know this is the base that I used. And so that maybe you guys can see what I'm actually drawing. Because my camera's like, no, that's just white. What are you talking about? What? No, there can't be. Oh, I love it though. I mean, I don't mind it too much. My lovely camera's been here for quite a while. Been doing a great job. Ooh. So far. It's been lovely. There we go. Because when if I ever need to change anything in this pattern, I will do that in red so that I know the difference between the lines. Which, if you didn't know, color coordination in patterns like these is really handy, because sometimes it can be very overlapping with a lot of lines and you can get confused. So, tip of me, if you're ever making patterns yourself, color coordination, or just be like, okay, that color means that, helps a lot. I just have 2 brain cells, yeah. I have a hamster wheel with a hamster in my hand, and it's just hamster is lazy, having doesn't want to do anything. Yeah, and also just relaxing. It's not being lazy, it's actually just, you know, relaxing. And Laura, hi, welcome on in. And welcome to the sewing room. I don't know if you were here before, but welcome. I'm doing some patterns today again for the blouse. Ta-da! Hopefully it will look like this eventually. Yes, welcome on in. I hope your crafting room is going really well. Because I saw the updates, or that time that we talked about the updates, it looked like it was gonna be an amazing room. So I hope that has been going smoothly, with all the building and such. For now, my sewing room is actually kind of right now. It's still quite messy, but that's because I need to finish a lot of things, because I just have a lot of projects laying around that I actually just need to finish. Ooh, nice. I hope it's going very smoothly, and that there's no too big of a problem, or too big of problems happening. Because it looked like such a lovely room. Such a lovely little space. But yeah, I finally have my beautiful table, and I actually put on shoes so my feet won't be destroyed at the end of the stream. Because that's what I had last time when I started with the patterns. At the end, my feet were just completely dead. Which is not good. Ooh, you're starting to varnish the floor. Nice. I hope that goes well. But yeah, this is done. Eee. And Jason, hello. I wish that it is vanish. So I was gonna say, I don't do that. Where would you walk? Oh Lord. Yeah, my feet, they were, because I don't know why I can't stand on my feet for very long, but I now, since I have new shoes, I'm actually wearing my ugly ass shoes that I've been wearing for years, because I'm that person that will just wear anything until it's completely like coupled, which I think is just broken in English. But when it's just completely worn, and then I might start thinking about buying new things, you know? Because thanks to the really big like check I got from my work last month, I was able to buy new shoes. Because normally I don't get enough to get things, to buy things like that, unfortunately. So it can be a bit tricky sometimes. Yes. Oh no, wait, I do with that one? I was gotta take a picture of something. Which eventually I need to take a picture of all the stuff that I've made, because I've made pictures of all the patterns for what I've already made so far. I've made those patterns pictures as well already. It's such a lovely day outside today, but also glad I'm inside because I think it's getting warmer again, because it's been quite the cold few days. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's a bit difficult to dress for the weather when I'm unsure if it's gonna be hot or cold again. Especially because I stay inside a lot, which doesn't help. But yeah. I'm just gonna cut these out, and then on this paper over here, we're gonna glue it on there in a minute. Just put you aside. And also, one thing that will help me here as well is I'm gonna buy a new chair, which is one that you can like put higher and lower. Because sometimes it's nice to stand at this table, but it's also nice to sit down. And you can't see it, but I've got a chair here that is just a bit too low to then sit on here and then work on the table. Ooh, yeah, I would love to see it again. Oh, because you had such a lovely view as well. Because ooh. Ooh. Wait, sorry guys. Little sidetrack. Alright. Ooh. That looks really pretty. That's a really pretty floor. You're doing such a good hanging job. Good for you. I really hope it gonna get finished soon and you can like be so proud of it being finished, you know? Because that's with me always, like, yes, I want to take all my time, but I'm also like, I just want to finish it to be super duper proud of what I've done. And I do hope you feel that way as well, that you feel really proud. Because that's heckin' cool. Because for this room, we didn't do much. I mean, when I moved into this room first, we did a lot of painting. And we cleaned everything and such. But then making the sewing room, I just cleaned it and it wasn't as much work. But it's just so amazing to have that, finally that room for all your crafts again. And it's just like, yes, I can do my crafts again. I'm gonna go, yeah, go take your nap. I hope you have a lovely nap, Shadow, and thank you so much for joining me today. It was lovely talking to you again, and I will update you Tuesday on all the things that I've bought, so that you know all about it as well. So yeah, I'll give you an update for the cosplay stuff. And whenever you know your schedule, just let me know. So yeah, bye bye. Yes, we'll probably have fun. Ooh, you're gonna do the electricity. There we go. Yes, bye bye. Yeah, I hope that goes well. And be careful with electricity. but I'm sure you can put better electricity in it than you had before. Because I think you said that it was quite dangerous on how they did it before, but I can't quite remember if I remember that correctly. So do correct me if I'm wrong. But from all the stuff that I learned, trying to be an electrician, be careful with electricity. You know, the number one thing that you need to know is be careful. Yeah. Oh. What? So I wonder if that begins. Yeah, that makes sense. Just at the right time. But yeah, we're going strong already. I really hate to take over cosplay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But again, it looks very pretty. Oh, and I don't know if you know, but I actually did a cool thing in the sewing room, because I don't know if you were there and if I told you, but if you can see the grey calyx over there, I bought another one of that, and a 2x2 small black one, and I've got more of the pretty calyxes to store all my fabrics in, which I'm very, very happy about. Although that part of the room, it looked very messy. It's a bit all over the place. But it's not the worst, you know. I'm just noticing all the projects that I still need to finish, basically. And I don't like that, because I have way too many. So many things that I need to do. But I do hope that when I'm done with stream today, I can do a few of them. Like a very simple thing that I need to do is... I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of hidden, but there's a fleece blanket over there that I need to fix that I still haven't done. I need to do that. And just some other stuff. Because the fun thing though, I got a very poofy dress with a lot of tulle on it, and I need to take one out and then put it in one of my fabric bins, so that one day I can make a beautiful petticoat out of it. Because I really want to make a petticoat for one of my skirts, and just for my skirts in general, because that's gonna make it pretty and poofy, and I'm gonna like it, and that's what I want. But yeah, I need to, because it's now in a bag that's in the way of a lot of stuff, and I just want to get that bag gone, because it's an ugly bag. Like me. And then there's my dragon tail that I want to fix a bit as well, and just things like that. I'm like, they're very small things, but they're things that I need to do, and I'm like, eh. But I could be making this cosplay, you know. The dilemmas. And there's still a blazer that I need to finish as well, because I wasn't able to finish at school because of my surgery. Unfortunately. But yeah. It's been a lot of fun though, making all these patterns and seeing how pretty everything's turning out. Oh yeah. I didn't need to do that. Oopsie.
The time is 4 o'clock p.m.
Thank you, laptop. Let's give him them a little thanks. There you go. Thank you, laptop. You're the best. Because for anyone who doesn't know, who's new here, my laptop tells the time. Why? I have no idea. But I'm very thankful that it does, because I lose track of time pretty easily. And to have a little reminder, it's quite nice. With the redeem I want to do more, but I just haven't done it yet. Like many other things, I just don't do the things. Oops. And I always forget that it's at the hour. Ooh, what can you do? What are you gonna do? I do need to take it from the other room because Gerald isn't in this room, but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. The Gerald is here. Ta-da! For anyone who know, this is Gerald. A lovely dinosaur made by A Break in the Page. And he's adorable. So I have a redeem where I can pet his head. Be like, pet, 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 pet. He's still top heavy, because this is one other thing that I still haven't done, is make him a little less top heavy. Me! But he's so cute. And he's a very bubbly head. Just look at him. He's so cute. So adorable. But yeah, I made this at an event. Or like an art event. And the prompt was make or Filbert the fluffiest dinosaur. So I made a very fluffy dinosaur called Gerald, which is not my character, it's from someone else, but I absolutely love it. He's so cute. But yeah, he's a very, very good bean. Also, I think you're not really gonna see him in the background, are you? I think last time I put him here with the mic as well. He can be a good bean at the mic. Yeah. But yeah, that's Gerald, who will be joining us today. I keep forgetting to grab him every single time. And then someone deemed pet to Gerald. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's still in the other room. Oh, but a very lovely, lovely bean. So thank you so much, Cappuccino, for that redeem. It's always such lovely to see Gerald again. He's very, very appreciated. And also fun thing, the event that I was in, Chroma Call, there is an entire recap of 2023 for the event, because it was like a month, like a little over a month long event. And I got mentioned, or like there was a part where you could like put in all the stuff that you've made, and everyone was mentioned. But I was a special mention. They loved it so much that I made a plushie. They were like, we're gonna give you extra attention. I was like, thank you so much. It was very important. I understand. It's the most important thing. And yeah, you already know, but I did make your art yesterday, and I did make some other sketches as well. I don't know why, but yesterday it was a bit late, I know. But I had the sudden urge to draw sketches. Although only in, because sometimes I like doing sketches in pen. As you could see, there were a few mistakes with the character, but I'll draw it digitally eventually, and you won't see those mistakes. But I made a different character as well. It was pretty cool. I liked doing some art again. It was like, everyone, you. Because they just love, and I can't wait to go back for next year. Because next year it's gonna be all cute and scary, and I'm definitely gonna be cute. My next cadet, I definitely know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be My Little Pony themed, because that's just something that I'm really good at drawing. And I know I can make that absolutely adorable or absolutely horrifying if I need to. So I really want to try that. Also, next year, I might have a drawing tablet, because it's one of the things that I'm going to give myself as a birthday gift. So yeah, I might just go from my beautiful, beautiful phone digital art and go into an actual drawing tablet. Ooh, a Hello Kitty plushie, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are some free patterns out there for Hello Kitty plushies, because it's pretty famous, Hello Kitty, so I think you'll definitely be able to find something for it. Also, there we go, because I don't need the entire paper. Because right now I'm just gonna, okay, that's just in the paper, got it. But yeah, I'm just gonna draw a horizontal line. Okay. There we go. 3, 4, 62. Yes. Is it gonna be even though? Will this work? Just barely. I could always move the line around. Yeah, I might just do that. That's okay though. Like, this will be the rough idea of what I want to do, but this line isn't in the right place. There we go. I just need that so that I know this is the middle and I can measure everything out. Which I think, because I can just do like a rough little thingy, so I just move you, yeah. 4 centimeters, 1, 2, 3, 5, schrijven 20, 25 centimeters more. How much is that again? Yeah, I think, and if it's 4, is 20. I'm gonna try 4 centimeter first, and then I'll do something else. Just go there and then have it 2 and 2 over there. And yes, this will be a gluing disaster again. I need my glue. Yeah, already. And I mean, I guess you could also just buy a Hello Kitty plushie, but that could be a bit expensive. But I'm sure if you just Google patterns for Hello Kitty plushie, I mean, you can always look it up and see what comes out of it. I'm sure there's something on Pinterest that like you can find, because there's a lot of patterns on Pinterest, or just ideas of a pattern. Sometimes it can link to a website, which is where I got the free pattern for my Gerald from. But I don't think I saw a Hello Kitty though. They did have a lot of Pokemon though, and some other cute stuff, like this dinosaur, or T-Rex as they called it. It was a T-Rex. But yeah. Yeah, I need cinnamon roll and kuromi. Yeah, definitely. But I hope you find something. And if not, there's sure to be like a YouTube video or something online that you can watch. Because why is it clogged? Doesn't seem like it. Why is it being annoying? Man. Oopsie doopsie. I didn't want glue to be there. But yeah, I hope you can find something. They don't know anything. Yeah, it's called Gerald, not T-Rex. Definitely, definitely. They don't know their dinosaur lore, you know. They need to watch the new MassPat video on plushie theory, for the lore about Gerald and not the T-Rex. And also Gizaki, hello, welcome on in. I'm finally doing the difficult pattern for the sleeves. I'm laying out the part that's gonna be poofy. Yes, hi. I couldn't see. I was like, is that the same guy from yesterday? you're patterning too, 3D modeling to build something. Nice! I hope that goes well, Gisaki, and I hope your week has been lovely. We missed you a bit, but that's okay. I can understand if there was something that is really more important than streaming, you know. But I hope everything is still going well with the PC and such. Because last time, I think I forgot to tell that the first few things, because I'd completely forgotten about it. But I hope OBS is still working. Because last time it didn't look so good. Or it didn't, you know, because of the announcement that you made. It's like, oh no. So I hope everything's still going alright with that. But yeah, I do hope the 3D modeling goes well. And I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I hope it's cooling down a bit for you as well. Because I know, at least for us, it's gonna get warm again. But then again, we're also in August, or no, September already. Yeah, I've been struggling a bit, but I really want to go back to streaming, at least to keep you guys in the loop of what else is going on. Yeah, I mean, I can understand if something has come up and be like, yeah, sorry, I can't do it. But I'm also like, I do really miss you, because you're a very lovely being. And I do hope you're always alright, but I can understand that sometimes it can be a bit difficult. And taking breaks is good for you. Because I haven't heard anything, and I don't know why I completely forgot the last 3 streams I did. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I do hope you're gonna feel better soon. And if not, that's alright. I hope in the future then it looks brighter. There we go. I was like, what's the word again? But yeah, I hope today I can bring you some good vibes. Because I got like, you know, I think I got quite a bit of time left to at least finish all the patterns for now. And then hopefully cut out everything for the mock-ups. Or for the mock-up. Because that's the thing I really want to do. Because if it's like perfect the first try, I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Because especially for the cape, making like 3 mock-ups is like, ugh. I don't want to do that again, you know. So if this one goes perfect the first time around, I have to do so much less work on everything, and that's just gonna be chef's kiss. The color, like this thingy, and that might be a bit tricky, but I do hope I did it correctly. So I'm gonna see with that one as well. But if it goes good first try, I can just continue with making the patterns more difficult. And I mean, sewing it together is gonna be pretty easy. It's just gonna be a lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of glue. It's gonna be a lot of cutting of tiny pieces of paper. Because that's what happens when you have pleats in your clothing. Because you need that extra bit of fabric to make the folds. But that needs it's just a lot of work. Because I had someone in my class last year for their exams, they had an entire front panel that was pleated, and it was all like 1 centimeter. Like the pleats needed to be 1 centimeter at the end, so you needed to put 2 extra centimeters in between like 1 centimeter patterns. And oh my gosh, because you could easily do that with like if you have a mannequin and then you like draft it on there, that's the easy way to do it. But because of the rule in the exams that you absolutely needed a pattern, they needed to make that, and it's just that's just hell. Honestly, that was... I know that they're never gonna do that ever again. Because that was just crazy. But, you know, exams is exams, and those rules exist. And I completely forgot to draw my little line, and now my fingers are disgusting. That's alright though. I need to clean this room anyway, later. There's already a lot of, like, leftover from erasers and such. Because I did do a lot of erasing as well. There we go. And now 2 more things. Yeah. And then that part is done. Then I think on the, I'll just cut it off and then get the other part. And then, because this is like the easier part of it, like laying it open. It's not too difficult. Also, I just love this glue. No. Because it's all stuck at the bottom. And then it just doesn't want to come out. Although I don't mind that I'm using not as much glue. Because this pattern will become a rock after this. Because I've used this glue in my exams as well. And my entire pattern just turned into a rock. Or it was at least really, really stiff. And that's not ideal, you know? It is not ideal. I don't need to do that though. No, I don't want my glue all over this. There we go. Ta-da! Now I have a bigger sleeve. Moly, that scared me. But yeah, now I'm just rounding it out. And that's that. Ta-da! Oh, you need to go. Oh, thank you so much for joining us today, Cappuccino, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye, and I hope school goes well. I hope going like back into the routine of waking up early goes alright. I know it can be a bit difficult sometimes, but thank you so much, and I hope you love the Gerald. I'll do some free pets for you. So yeah, bye. It's always lovely to have you here again. And I can't wait to finish your profile picture. Oh. Although for now I need to cut it off. So here. I'll use this later. But for now, I'm gonna draw this in blue so that I know which are the final lines are good. You know. Yeah, I mean, for this one you can already see a bit better what we've done today. Or what I've done today. There we go. And that's that. That is the sleeve. Now I'll need to draw this over, so I'll be able to cut it out later, but I'll do that another time. I mean, I guess I could do that for the next like stream, is that I can draw all this over, then cut it out and then sew it together. I guess I could fill an entire stream with that, I suppose. Right. Like this for now. Then it is time for the drawing of the cuff pattern that I you know, I'll just scrap the pattern for it. So technically, if I also just want to make a normal sleeve, I need to draw this in blue as well. So I'll just do that right now. There we go. This blue's gonna be over there. Yeah. Because this is like the normal sleeve that I drew first, with a few measurements over there. To Gerald. Yeah, all right. Anyways, I do need that. Cause it is gonna be. Cause I need. Again. I'm lying to you guys. I had it here because I just need to know how they did that. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a horizontal line. First. Ta-da! A line. Whoa! And then there's no the measurement that I took. Because I'm basically doing this, but then the cuff, that is this one, I'm just gonna make it bigger and not mirrored. Because I only need one side of it. That was 17. And at the middle of 17 is a calculator, because I can't do that out of my head. I have that in this one, you stupid. 16 gedeeld door 2 is 8.5. And then I just need to draw a line upwards. That is doesn't have to be too long because it's only 20 centimeters. Then 24.5 divided by 20 is 12.1. Alrighty. Wow. Nice. I do think I need that one in a second again. Because the thing with that one, but I don't know where that is. Oh, I guess at that place. I could do that. You know what? I'm just gonna do something random, and in the mock-up I'll see if I did that correctly. Basically. And if I did it wrong, I can always correct myself. For sharpening. Also, yes, my fingers are disgusting. And sorry, hello, welcome on in. Oh, the pattern's going really well. I'm actually working on the difficult sleeve now. And this little thingy here is like the cuff. That's like yay big. And I'm just trying out a little thingy. I will see in the mock-up if that's correct or not. But yeah, I'll see. Then I need to extend these two. And that will be 1 centimeter extra, right? So that, you know what, I'm just gonna do 1.5 just to be sure. Because I'm just putting a little bit extra for the buttons. You know, it's like a little thingy that I do, that you do. Oh yeah, oh thank you. Yeah, and I hope your day's going well. Mine is going great. I did start later again anyway today. But I'm being very productive. I finished or like the basics of finishing the front panel, the back panel, and the collar, and also like where the buttons go. I drew all of that, although the basic shape of it, because I got a little drawing here, and see all these lines, all these very perfectly straight lines. Yeah, those are pleats, which means for every single pattern I need to lay them open so that I have enough fabric to do that. So I'm not going to do that for the mock-up because that's just extra work, and I just need to know the overall shape of it, if it's correct or not. And adding all the pleating is for when it's done. So I'm not going to do that yet. I get to work at clothes. How ironic. Yeah. I'm already tired. Oh, went on a big walk. Ooh, I hope the walk was nice though. I hope you have a lovely walk. There we go. Holy Bible. My voice. Oh no. I don't know what's happening though. It's been all over the place, and did I lose a button? No, I did not. Good. I thought like, oh shit, did I? But no, I still have all the, because I'm using these pretty buttons for the sleeves. They're pretty in gold. Started lovely, but then meh, I wanted to go home. It's Sunday. Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes when you think like, oh, that's not too big of a walk, and then it's ending up being way too much. So I'm just trying to see, because I'm just putting a little place where I want the buttons to go. Also, ooh, someone really needs to oil up their car, because Jesus, that doesn't sound good. No, right now. That doesn't look good at all. I'm just gonna grab all the 4 buttons. Also, one button that I love as well, that I'm gonna use these buttons for the corset. And I absolutely love these. Because it's like, it has the gold, but it's also not overwhelmingly gold. Because basically all of the buttons Venti has are just purely gold. And like, that's boring. Ugh. But I can also understand it's just a video game. But then I do like that I can add like my own twist on it. Like, it's still gold, but this is a lot prettier, you know? Also, these aren't placed well enough. Also, if this one was full. And this is around the same, yeah. Alright, yeah, that looks a bit better. Just not quite. But alright, that's one of them. This is one of them. And then this is one of them. There's all of them. Alrighty. Yeah, that looks nice. I get you, yeah. I did I tell you that I really got the... Oh yeah, I think I did saw a video or a picture somewhere roaming around. I just can't remember where. But the feathers looked really good. Although, you know, it wasn't all the feathers yet. But I can understand that, because you said that you want to detach and attach them to the cape for like storage and just generally, because feathers, they're gonna break. And I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. But I was very curious on how you're gonna do that, because I mean, there's a lot of ways you can like attach and detach them. With Velcro. I thought about that if you were gonna do that, but I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense though to do that, to do the Velcro. So I got that pattern, this pattern. Then I need to grab one other thingy. I do have everything's all over the place, by the way. Alright, that's this one. Or do I want to add that over there? I mean, I'm just gonna cut it off anyway. I will only wear the jacket on the con venue, so I don't want to risk having feathers. Yeah, makes sense. But I guess if you want to take pictures, then you will wear the feathers as well. Oh, but nice. Want to say, yeah, you want to say hi? Ooh, I hope you have a lot of fun with your new friends. I will probably be done soon anyway, so, but thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a lot of fun. I will probably have a lot of fun soon with cleaning everything up and deciding what the next stream will be, because I only need to make one more pattern and then I'm done. So yeah, I did everything I wanted to do today. Yes, happy crafting, happy meeting up with friends. Yes, yes. So, yeah, let's kind of, I'll just keep it on there. Yes, bye-bye. I have an entire pile of patterns now, but what I wanted to do is add the, I guess you could say it's a ruffle, kind of, but it's also not at the same time. So I'm just gonna put that there because it's gonna roll up, because yay, patterns, pattern paper, always lovely. But yeah, it's basically just a big rectangle, because the underside was 17 centimeters. I think. The one was over there. So 17 gedeeld door. Wait, let me 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Into that because I don't know what the height is gonna be yet. I should have started a bit later. Oopsie. Gonna change it a bit. Okay, then. I guess they're going to be 2 centimeters, right? So if one is 2.8, it's going to be 2 centimeters. 8. Whoopsie. Although. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me see. 7 times 2.8. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it differently because I need an uneven number. Not an even number. So 3.4. And then I guess we can do 3 centimeters. Right. Yeah. And now I guess how do I want to do this? I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing. Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna measure it. Because I don't think I'm calculating this correctly. Yeah, and it stops here. This is 17. Okay. Got it. Now I need to know how long I want it to be. Because if reference pictures. So like go from here. Was not up. Oh do I want to do 6 centimeters? I'm gonna try 6 first, and then I'll see if it's good enough. I can always change it later anyway. And then I need it at 1.5 centimeters. Because it needs to be the same as the big cuff. There we go. I almost forgot the word again. Sorry if my ruler is a bit loud. It is aluminium after all. There we go. This will go into my little pile of leftovers. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're done. I will draw this in blue though, and I need to do like tiny little. No, I don't think I only need it for one place. But yeah, then we're done. for the patterns, and then I think I'm gonna draw everything over, cut it out another time, but that's okay. That's not the worst. But yeah, that's a good part to finish off on. That means we're doing a good job. And finally finishing something in the time frame that I always have, till 5 PM. Finally. I'm gonna have these middles just in case. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. All the bits are done. There we go. I might make this one just a bit longer later, but for now it's good. Yeah, then that's all done. We've got 2 patterns here. One pattern was like, we've got like a bunch of patterns for the sleeves. So let's hope they're good. The color and the rest of the base patterns. And that's basically the first step in making patterns. I hope everyone had fun with it today. It can be a lot sometimes, but I'm glad it's finished. For now at least. I still have a lot to do. Or at least there's still a lot to do because of all the things that I'm gonna need to glue and stuff. But yeah, hacking on time. We never have that happen. So I'm gonna change the mic a bit, if you don't mind. There, then it's a little less in the way. But yeah, oh, it's been a great stream again today. Lovely beans here. So I'm gonna see if there's a lovely bean we can raid into. And I also need to put up that. There we go. Okay. No, I mean there's another cat lady who's doing diamond painting, but I don't know. Do you guys want to go to diamond painting? Because otherwise there's not really anything that I could raid into, unfortunately, although they've been going for a while. You know what? Today is just being a lovely Sunday, and there's no other things that I want to do, so I think I'm just gonna say goodbye and just stop stream because I'm motivated today, so I'm will chill for a bit though.
The time is 5:00 PM.
And there's gonna be an ad in a second, right? Yeah, like 30 seconds. Well, oh, never mind. Sleeves is life. Never mind, we can raid into someone. And also, sorry, I am picking on my face. It's a bad habit, I know. But Sleeves went live. They're doing Halloween quilting, which is fun. And they just started, so that's good. Yeah. Sleevesrin is an amazing crafty bean as well. I love their streams. They do a lot of cross stitch embroidery, which I know them for. They do well, quilting as well, and just a lot of other stuff. I don't know if they do cosplay as well, but it will be lovely to join them. Also ants though, so I'll start in a minute. My thumb is screaming a bit today. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm gonna do some administration first, and then because some people might still have ants. But for the blouse, we worked on it for 2 hours and 47 minutes. So that's 5 and no, 16 plus 47. Ooh, that's 6 hours. Hours and 3 minutes. Right. Yeah. So far I've worked 6 hours and 3 minutes on the cape. Or blouse. On the cape I've already been spending like 72 hours. And I'm still not done. Cause yeah, it's the shorts for 78 hours, which is nothing compared to the wig. But I think the cape is gonna get closer to the wig, because for the wig I had 86 hours put into that. But I want to thank everyone so much for joining me today. We had a lovely pet to Gerald, and thank you for keeping me hydrated. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But if you want to know whenever I stream again, I've got a Discord, which the schedule will change after next week, which it will mostly be in the weekend or from Friday evening till the weekend, but it depends on how busy I'm with school. So if you're just curious on what is gonna happen when I go back to school, here's the Discord link for YouTube. It will be in the description as always, because today's video will be on YouTube again. So if you want to see how I made all the other patterns, you can find it on my YouTube. If you want to see anything else that I've made so far, you can find it on there. And if you're just curious, there's a lot of other socials that are like scattered everywhere. If you're curious about that instead. But yeah, I'll put in the raid call as well, because we're gonna do a heckin' lovely raid into Sleevesrin, or sleeves as I like to call them. They just started. Leave Sleevesrin, and let's show them some heckin' love and appreciation. Oh yeah, I need to do that stupid thingy again. In order to copy it. So now I have my own rates message, you know. It's kind of important. But yeah, now I need to click some buttons though. Begin with raiding. And I hope everyone has a lovely time at Sleeves. Sleeves is, they're still starting up though, but I think they'll start soon. But yeah, let's show them some love. Again, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have a lovely time. We heckin' did it, and for the next blouse stream, it's gonna be a combined stream with the patterns and with maybe some sewing as well, which won't be that interesting. Because setting up 2 cameras, I can't do that, unfortunately. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. So hopefully there's some fun streams you can look forward to, especially the piano stream, because we're 150 followers. Let's go. But for now, thank you all so much, and bye bye.